Gold Star Media.
All right, welcome to another edition of Inside You for the last goddamn time this evening. I'm Bill.
Raptor.
And so recording remotely is turning out to be quite the chore for us. So how's the connection on your end? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, that's subjective because I got the microphone plugged in. So
No, like I can hear you just fine.
all right, let me turn that microphone up. Okay. So we figured that we might as well do a little check-in and see how everyone is doing. Now, we did record 5 minutes of audio 20 minutes ago, so I guess we'll just recap. So first things first, we haven't seen each other in about 2 weeks since we recorded the last episode. We saw each other once. Raptor came up for supplies to my place. So you're required by the World Health Organization at the Department of Motor Vehicles and PETA to tell us that do you have the Rona?
I do not have the Rona.
Awesome. Say word. Now.
When did PETA come into this?
Oh, they're a bunch of self-righteous assholes. I figure.
Valid.
Might as well shout them out so we can talk shit about them later. Guess what, PETA? I flicked a guinea pig today. What you gonna do about that? So if you don't look at me like that, I did not flick a guinea pig. For those who listened in last episode, Sophie's back here. She's doing some schoolwork in the studio while she's off from school. And the sad truth about this is that she's probably not going to go back for the rest of the year. Governor Wolf Governor Wolf decided to close all the schools in the state for 2 weeks and then tacked on one more week. So it's now what, kiddo, April 9th?
Yeah.
Sophie? Mm-hmm. April 9th? You're supposed to go back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess we'll see. But it's a really, I mean, we got to deal with all this shit as essential workers. The old Oscar Schindler, essential worker, Blauscheins. Yay, somebody got the joke. So we're out there fighting the good fight, but these kids, all of them are either doing homeschool or doing side projects so they can stay smart and do extra work on the side, and it's kind of shit. It's a shit hand they've been dealt. So, so let's just do a short little check-in. Raptor, what have you been doing? How have you been dealing with the essential working, and then quite separately when we're home, the social distancing?
Well, it's been crazy. The amount of calls that I've been getting at work for do you have or when are you getting is ridiculous at this point.
Excuse me, do you have toilet paper? You don't? All right, how about hand sanitizer? No? All right, what about like tampons? Like I wipe my ass with a tampon. Just remind me when I first wake up in the morning to not remove the sticky side of the tape. I don't want to be gluing my asshole shut. Anything like that.
I swear the same guy calls every day. Every day. And I always seem to answer the phone.
Well, stop answering the phone. I mean,
yo, if only, man.
Right. Well, I mean, I lucked out. I don't really have to answer many calls at work. But you, however, you are the HNIC or the HLIC or just the HIC. What'd you call me?
I said, yes, I am.
Yes, you are. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing at where I work. It's, we changed our operating hours twice in a week. So people got shitty, is usually I go in at 4 a.m. We don't open until 6, and then we close at 1 a.m. Well, we changed it from, oh God, what was it, 7 to 10, I think. 6 to 10? And then we changed it from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And people lost their motherfucking minds. Lost it. And the shitty part about that is I got to stand at the door and tell people, hey, we don't open for another hour. Some lady with no teeth got right in my face. Why don't you open till 7? And I'm like, for people like you, ma'am. That's why. Go home.
It's crazy.
You're probably patient 0. Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No. It's on one hand, the panic buying craze right now I can see in a light aspect because the kids are home. Kids are home for 2 weeks from school, so you need that extra. But you ain't need 170 and a half rolls of toilet paper. You don't. Did you see that video on Facebook of the guy who did the toilet paper math?
Yes.
Fucking brilliant.
I was telling one of the girls that I work with about that the other day, and she's like, I haven't seen that. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you need to see it. Like, search for it. Something. Like, you need to see it. I was like, he breaks it down. He's like, you have to take like 200 and some odd shits a day.
Yeah.
Just to equal the amount of toilet paper that you are hoarding.
Like, and he was a pissy about it too. He's like, now let's all calm down. I keep hoping by like next week that people will get the joke. Like, we put restrictions on how much you can take now. Like, it's only certain items like milk, water, toilet paper, paper towels, hand sanitizer. Should we have it? But we don't, so let's all calm down.
Mine's disinfectant wipes and hand sanitizer. Everyone wants. Everyone.
And baby wipes. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby wipes I get because, again, you're probably out of work and you need baby wipes for your said child. Now, however, there are the people who think that baby wipes are going to disinfect every single surface in your house. And I got news for you. They don't.
I think a lot of people are using them instead of toilet paper, though.
And that's fine. However, you must, under any circumstance, buy the flushable wipes because if you don't, you're going to back up your septic tank.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a situation like I did when my son flushed my fucking glasses down the goddamn toilet. And trust me, that's a bad job. Nobody wants it. Yeah, it's I'm afraid that this is going to be the normal for a while.
I think it is.
And my normal, I wouldn't say peppy optimism, but I like to stay a little optimistic about some things. My optimism about this going away in a couple weeks is not going to happen. So to anyone who has taken any of my words to heart, please, for one, don't ever do that. And two, I'm sorry. I had a picture. I don't want to get out of this app because I don't want to stop the recording.
Yeah, really.
But I will. I'm going to go to Google quick and search for coronavirus stats because it seems to be getting progressively worse. And we're recording Saturday night right now. Pennsylvania had 500 overnight diagnosed. Yeah. Oh, let's see. In the U.S. Oh, I don't even want to. I don't want to read these stats. I'll just go for global because this is. So, COVID-19 global cases at the current moment, 662,541. That's up 74,583 just today.
Wow.
People who have passed 30,841. That's up 3,932 as of 5 minutes ago. They updated it. However, on a bright note, people who have recovered 141,468. That's a very hopeful number. And that's up 9,000 from today. In Pennsylvania, where we are, oh God, they're currently updating the recovered, but that's because everybody who's getting it in PA is now currently sick and are in recovery. But confirmed in Pennsylvania, 2,751. That's up 533 today. And 34 people have passed. Now, the epicenter seems to be in New York and New Jersey. And we are close to the border of New York, up by Corning, Mansfield, and a couple other places. So I'm not surprised that it's come into Pennsylvania so quickly.
There are also people coming in, even to this area from New York and New Jersey and all that are here shopping.
Yes, and you know what? I can understand it. However, for safety reasons, if you feel sick, please don't cross the state lines. It's not smart to do. I understand that you need to go shopping because there's nothing left. However, yeah. In the total U.S. confirmed cases 123,311. That's today's total is 19,300. Deaths 2,211, but 3,231 have recovered. So that's that's good news.
Yeah.
You know, and I think what a lot of people aren't realizing is that even though that number is high, 30,841 deaths in the world, almost 2 times that have died from the flu this year. Just the normal flu. And the flu is a virus that has mutated for so many years that it's a weak virus and it still kills more people than this does. Now, I say that to say this. This is going to get worse before it gets better, as things always do. So the best thing we can do is just to, I think what everybody needs to do is stop watching the president.
Yeah.
I'm not saying stop watching the news. I'm not saying stop watching, stop looking at online, Yahoo, New York Times, online, anything like that. But people, for goddamn sure, need to stop watching the president's briefings. And it's funny. Yesterday, Stacey and I were watching one of the president's briefs, and WNEP shut it off. He came up. He said what he had to say for a second. He brought someone else up, and then Scott Schaefer interrupted. And he's like, "We'll be right back." I'm like, "Yes, doing the Lord's work, WNEP," because he's spreading fear and lies, and he's just lying for the sake of lying, and it's not cute.
It's just causing more mass panic.
But I think in a weird way, that's what he wants. He wants weird panic because it's causing him more of that attention. And he thrives on that shit. So just if you live in Pennsylvania like we do, watch the briefings with Governor Wolf every day. He seems to be giving facts out. Plus the lady who comes up and gives the health briefings and her sign language interpreter are the best duo that I've ever seen on live television. Because the lady who does the sign language interpreting and is just she rocks with it, and then quite separately she flows with it. And it's brilliant. The only thing she doesn't do is she doesn't lean with it. So did lean with it, rock with it? Yeah, I know my hip hop. Yeah, yes, yeah. God damn it. This whole thing's got me wondering, like, I mean, if shit keeps going the current way, what do you think things are going to be like in a few months?
like I don't know. It's I mean, people are panicking now. Like what are they really gonna do when and if this gets worse?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, things always get worse before they get better. So I mean, people are panicking now. I think, and it's shitty to say, but all these people who are actually not listening and going outside and fucking doing shit, like going to the beach and stuff like that, all these people, when it gets worse, and it will, then I think they'll be forced to take it seriously. But not until
Even then,
then.
I don't think some of them will at that point either.
No. I mean, you're not. It's not gonna reach everybody, but it will reach some of these younger people who are out at the beach, and then 3 weeks later, their friend dies, or their parents die, or their sibling dies. It's gonna get bad, and it's a shitty thing. I don't really like saying that, but it's gonna be the facts. It's not gonna hit these people who aren't listening until it happens to someone close to them, or it happens to them. And that's a shitty way to learn a lesson, but I guess that's what it is. I mean, that's the new normal, I suppose.
As sad as that is.
Yeah. Well, specifically speaking of social distancing, are you just staying in the house when you're not at work?
Not at all.
Oh no.
Like I'm really not. I mean it's not like I'm going, out shopping for stupid shit.
You're not courting
Like,
the disease.
I'm not. Like I walk up to a friend's house, like I sit there, like we all just kind of hang out. We've all been around each other a lot the past month.
Right.
So I mean but I'm not going out and, just doing stupid shit.
Just straight fucking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the main decision to record remotely, and it's to take a break for one, and then to record remotely is purely for the sake of my kids. And it's nothing against Raptor. Like she ain't got some communicable disease like piles or dengue fever or the yabba, but Raptor and I are both around a lot of people a day. I work at Walmart, and Raptor works at another retailer, and we're around thousands of people every day, and one of us could get it and not be symptomatic, but then I could bring it home to my kids, and them get sick, and my wife as well. My wife works at a retailer as well, so there's too many factors there to be, and then the office is in very close proximity to each other, so it's strictly for the kids' sake. Because I mean, they go back. I mean, we bring it here, and then they go, and then Sophie goes back to school, and or Sophie goes back to dance class, and she gives it to someone, and so forth. So it's strictly for safety. But as for me, I go to work and I come home, and that's pretty much it. Like I ain't going nowhere. And
I mean, other than like I said, like other than like just going up the street, just hanging out with some friends, just to kind of get out and,
for sure.
not be sitting at home, I don't go anywhere.
Right, like I mean, if they say like you have to change your lifestyle, we were preparing for this. Like we ain't going nowhere anyway.
Absolutely.
I do not need an excuse to sit around in my fucking jammies in my brand new Inside You with Bill and the Raptor long sleeve sweatshirt that you can find at teespring.com/store/inside you shop.
Shameless self-promotion.
Shameless, I'll fucking shout it from the rooftops. This fucking shirt is sweet. But yeah, like nothing's really changed except the kid being a little bit more restrictive on the kids going outside. So Stacy took them for a walk the other day, get some fresh air, to the gas station, get some treats. And then anything we really need. I do work at Walmart, so it's like anything that I can grab while I'm there, I'll go there. I'll grab it and I'll bring it home. But the biggest thing was Lennon's birthday. Lennon turned 4 last weekend, and we had a whole day planned out, and we couldn't do anything. He wanted to go to Denny's for breakfast and fuck up some of that Denny's breakfast, which we can all agree, even though Denny's are shitholes, that breakfast is legit.
Yes, it is.
Hell yes. So then we were gonna hang out during lunch and then go somewhere for dinner and have cake. We were gonna go to Sky Zone, the trampoline park, and that's not a place you want to go with all the sweaty people there right now. So we had to curtail it. So I got up early in the morning and I went out and got McBreakfast, which still I got McBreakfast. Well, first I went to Walmart. And then because I got him some last minute birthday gifts. And then I put in a mobile order to pick up through the drive-thru for McBreakfast. Forgot to get myself McBreakfast. I pulled up to the house and I was like, "Where's my iced coffee? Son of a bitch, I forgot myself." That's all right. I just came home and made some eggs anyway. That's fine by me. And then we drove out to Sonic for lunch and fucked up some Sonic. Hell yeah.
Love that place.
Why is Sonic outdoing McDonald's in their fucking food production? That shit was delicious.
Yo, Sonic is delicious.
I mean, yeah, we spent more than we wanted to because, I mean, Daddy's got an appetite and I'm no longer on that diet. But yeah, no, fucking. What did I eat? I had a double cheeseburger with bacon. I had chili cheese tots. I had a foot-long Coney Island dog with chili and cheese and tomatoes, and then fries.
My God.
Yeah, almost finished it too. Didn't finish the hot dog. I got down to like the last just the tip length, and then I gave up. And then for dinner we ordered pizza, and he had a Star Wars cake, and it was lovely. And he I think he understood that Stacy and I are both stressed beyond belief, and he rolled with it, and he was fine. We got him a bike, so he doesn't want to ride it, but we got him one, and it's there. It's there, God damn it. It's on the bright side of things, if there is a bright side. A lot of people who are well, let's start with the bright side with a little negative side. A lot of people are losing their jobs or are furloughed or laid off right now, and that's not great. But on the bright side, and this might be the best thing Trump's ever done, he did sign a stimulus package into law. So you'll be getting some money soon to help tide you over. And if shit gets worse, odds are they'll probably sign another one.
Yeah.
So if that's, I mean, there's
even companies that are still open are giving their employees like an extra bonus too.
Oh yeah, mine's coming. And it's not like I'm not. That's not an incentive to go to work. Like I have to go to work. I have to be productive every day. I have to support my wife and my kids. Like that's not. It's not really. It's very nice that they're doing that, but it's not like, hey, you want $300 to stay at work? I'm like, if I got to choose between my family and that shithole, I will choose my family every time. So, but the money is nice. I will say that.
Yeah.
Especially in my company, they're giving us a little something on this next paycheck, and then they're moving up our Q1 bonuses. And based on the sales that I've seen in my particular store, that Q1 bonus is going to be phenomenal. So, I'm happy about that, and it will. I mean, it'll help with extra stuff, and we could actually maybe put some of it away if shit gets really bad. But in the words of Silent Bob, we're getting our motherfucking movie checks. Yeah. But life goes on, and in the words of Nick Fury, until the world decides to end, we will act like it will spin on. So we got to do what we got to do. And we don't have to carry this on all night. We just wanted to check in and say that we're gone. And maybe next week we'll actually do a remote episode. I do have an idea for one that might blow your hair back, Raptor. But okay. Yeah, but I'll tell you off air. But before we go, just listen. So times are tough. Pretty sure they can't get worse, but maybe they will get worse. However, there's a lot of talk about flattening this curve with this virus. And, you know, it seems to be working very, very in small spurts. However, everybody and their grandmama has to do their part right now. Wash your motherfucking hands. And while you're at it, wash your motherfucking butt crack.
Dad.
Fuck it. Wash your entire butt. Dip yourself in 40 weight and then take a shower.
Dad.
Sophie. My show, not yours.
Well, still.
Oh, guess who still has a podcast? Guess who doesn't have one no more?
I mean, I could go back on so that I don't have school. Wait, no, I'm typing. Sophie, come
I don't know what that was. Wash your fucking hands. Wash your butthole.
on.
While you're at it, brush your teeth. Seriously.
Yes.
Stay as clean as you possibly can. If you're lucky enough to have hand sanitizer, which I do, keep it on your person. Wash your hands after you come indoors, anything, and just stay home. I know everybody complains. Everybody that we know complains about not having enough time, not being able to stay home. Now's your chance. If you don't feel comfortable going to work, or God forbid you actually have COVID-19, stay home. Spend that time that you need. Hug those people that you need, or you know what? Air high fives, guys. Air high fives.
Your guns are coming back.
Finger guns are fucking coming back. The wink and the gun. Shoot him or get shoot her. Seriously, we all got to do our part to get rid of this fucking thing, and it will taper off, but it's going to be a while. So everybody I don't want to say relax, but let's just do our fucking jobs and make sure that the ones that are around us and the ones we love do not contract this goddamn thing. And Raptor, do you have anything to close this little update out?
I really don't.
Okay, good talk. If you have anything to share, anything at all, please email us insideyouwithbillandraptor@yahoo.com. Put us inside you at gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I mean, we got to keep the show going, so I will not waste this opportunity. teespring.com/stores/inside-you-shop. Go there for some merch. And just, we do accept PayPal at Gold Star Media. Boom. And that's not two words. That's all one word, at Gold Star Media. Boom. Just putting it out there. Everybody do your part. Stay safe. For Inside You, I'm Bill and Rap. Oh my God. For Inside You, I'm Bill.
Raptor.
And we will see you